วยไทยโดยออกอาวุธอย่างอื่นที่จะสกัดกั้นหลังสวนแล้วจะเป็นฝ่ายมวยไทยที่5ครับอัดเข่าขวาแล้วคนตีเข่าขวาที่ชายเขาตีเข่าซ้ายทหารก่อไปแน่นโหจูงไปแล้วก็
This is a session with Langsuan Panyutapum, who is one of the greatest knee fighters of the golden age. Just this like endless endurance, endless knees, this stickiness, like you just stay on your opponent. But look at how he tucks his foot up by his hip. Oh. But because of the distance Langsuan gets into before he throws that knee, that's why they're shaped like that, and that's why they arc up like that, is they're coming up into like your solar plexus and into your ribs and stuff. And he's stressing to me here that as a knee fighter, you're blocking a lot. So as you're closing distance, you're blocking on your way in, and after the block is when you throw your strike. It's like a counter. This is a pretty even pace of coming forward. Like, he's not rushing me, but it doesn't stop. Like, there's no slowing down. There's very little brace except what I'm taking, which I shouldn't actually be taking. This is the relentlessness and the exhausting nature of knee fighting. In order for Karahat and Gansak to be like Langsuan was so hard to fight because he's so exhausting, his conditioning has to be so high, which is something that Diesel Noi talks about all the time too, is about doing more than anybody else at the gym because you're a knee fighter. He's talking now about, again, the ethic of a knee fighter. He's like, you have to run so much to have the energy to stay on people like this. He's always on his toes. Look at him go. His heels are up. Boom. And then he yanks down after each one, and he yanks down on each one. That sucks for the person you're holding. You can see how this kind of pad work creates unbelievable power and stamina. He latches like hitching a trailer, but then he uses timing to turn all the time. And he's not using strength. Oh, so pretty. I wish you guys could feel what that felt like. It's like 90% horrifying, and then the other 10% is like, that was so cool. And then here he's showing me how to do full range push-ups. You don't want to do shallow little pumping ones. You like come high, you do the full range of motion on those push-ups. And then you want to do pull-ups. He's saying this is the best on your knuckles. And he's saying when training is done, after you've clinched, because usually people clinch last, you do these push-ups, pull-ups, and then go knee the bag. They see it as extra to training. They're not like it's the last thing you do in training. They're like training is done, and then you go do this thing. He's awesome.